Now, back to Silver Moments with Dr. Marsha Baltimore.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know that I'm going to now just give you some of the highlights of the Commercial Driver's Handbook, because those men, I don't know, some women probably are there too now, like they are this morning on the battleground, are driving semis, and they have much stricter rules than the passenger vehicles. So we can learn from them. The answer to the seatbelts, when do you wear them, is always. You can go around the block and have an accident, so wear it. The myths are, well, we don't need it around town. We just need it on the freeway. That's a myth, because 50% of all accidents happen 25 miles from your home. Let's repeat that. 50%, this is from the DMV, 50% of all accidents happen 25 miles from your home. That's from the Commercial Driver's Handbook. So the truth is, surviving a collision is 5 times better with a seatbelt. If you have a seatbelt on, you can survive it. Maybe you'll be hurt, but not dead. And you can watch the children cross the streets and prevent serious injury, because you're sitting in the seatbelt. You're thinking about the children. They don't have a seatbelt. They're walking. And you can think about stopping at the limit line, looking both ways, always behind the limit line, and then moving up, always behind the limit line. That's an always. Wear the seatbelt. That's an always. Now about a pedestrian. If there's no crosswalk, you don't go through it at the corner. You wait. If there's a stop sign, you definitely wait. If someone is standing there, a pedestrian, making eye contact with you, that means that person wants to cross. You wait and let them cross. So you in the car must wait for the walker, for the pedestrian. If there's no sidewalk and no curb, you stop anyway if someone's standing at the side of the road. Those are the requirements of a person who's not a hazmat, a hazardous material person. It's courtesy to the pedestrian. So I'm reading this from you, right from the book called Commercial Driver Handbook, and it's also in this little book, same kinds of rules. So you do the stop and then go always behind the limit line. If there's no limit line, you pretend there's a limit line. You're in charge of that. Now, if there's no sidewalk, you stop anyway. Sometimes they have a roundabout where the car goes in a circle and comes back to a place where it started. You must be the driver that finds the identical lane when you go around that circle to prevent yourself from being a hazmat in the circle, because the other drivers are expecting you to drive in the same lane so you won't hit anything by crossing the lane. So don't be a hazmat when you're in a roundabout. Now, I'm giving you a lot of don't be's. I don't feel that's probably my place. I'm not a driving instructor, but I think you have to be so conscious of your ways when you're behind a wheel that it's worth doing for yourself and your pedestrians that you encounter and anyone else who's on the road with you. I didn't even discuss when you signal to change lanes. I'm not going to go through all of that. Maybe the gentleman comes from the DMV, the instructor will talk about that when he's here. But I want you to call me up and say from your own experience, just like Bill just did, what are your biggest concerns? Mental judgment, is that it? Spatial relations, how far are you from the guy in front of you? And that, with me, was very difficult when I had the cataracts. I couldn't judge the space distance. Once I had the operation, I was perfect. So you have to have the operation, because there's no other way to get perfect. Then the other thing is possibly your reaction time and breaking the car in small bits, a little at a time. And then you won't hit anything in front of you. And your reaction time can be slower if you do it in small bits. And you can slow down before you even start to brake. Those are techniques you have to practice. I used to do that when I was in the classes with a vision problem, and I knew how long to brake, maybe 4 brakes at a corner to move up slowly, and maybe 6 brakes if there was a big truck in front of me and I couldn't see around it, because I waited for him to move. But that's just me. I'm not a driving instructor. The fellow will tell us a lot more in 2 weeks. So I want you to think about a mature driving program of 4 hours, certificate honored by the insurance company of your choice. You can just present it to them, and you call the AAA, and Bill just told you about that a few minutes ago. He did it, and he loved it, he said, because he learned a lot, and he lowered his insurance to some level. So that's good to know. AAA, don't be a hazmat, and use the following type of braking if you're at a danger zone. You stab braking, little bits at a time. This will cause your rear lights to tell the fellow behind you that you are stopping or should be stopping in immediacy. So now you can train to be a senior driver. You don't have to guess at it anymore. You can go to class. You can practice in your own car how to stab brake, how to move up from a limit line, how to see how far you are from the right-hand turn coming up, how to slow down without stabbing even, if you start early enough. So I'm talking about all these wonderful things, and I want you to call me up and tell me what you think. 1-800-336-2225. Call me up after the break, and we'll let you talk. And you say why you're not a hazmat.